there in TV land. How are you doing this fine evening? Yes, we are getting ready here to perform our great show called Yeti, the tale of the last remaining abominable snow beast. It is definitely a show that is very fit for children and something that should not be missed.
Well, I promised you we'd be back here at the Yeti show, and now we're talking to writer, director, producer Bonnie Gratz. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, well, I don't know how impressive it is or how smart it is, actually, but it's
a lot to bite off.
It is a lot to bite off, but it sort of happens that way. We're a small company and in terms of the operations, but a large company with the artists. So there's lots of artists that work with us, but there's sort of me, myself, and I that runs things. It is unusual, though, to also be the writer, which sometimes I write stuff, but it's a big challenge, yeah.
This is Yeti, the untold story of the abominable snow monster?
That's right. I actually did research on Yeti, and it was fascinating, but there's very little out there. So I took some of those facts, those real-life accounts, and I wove them in to make it sort of an explanation of this legend. And there's a few little surprises in there, including Sasquatch and Ms. Snowman and the real name of Mrs. Claus. So all those things that you sort of always wondered about but never knew. Why don't any of the female reindeers fly? All those questions and more will be answered tonight when we premiere.
Yeah, I don't have lots to say except that I was invited for expedition.
My name is Capitaine Dobrun. As a former military officer.
Santa's new look.
I'm on the planning committee and I want everything to be perfect, so we're not going to have any growling, roaring snow beasts or moody Sasquatches.
So Yeti comes to the North Pole to learn how to make friends and to learn how to speak and turn his growls into words. But of course, he frightens us all. So it's hard to make friends. And then eventually he just overcomes his obstacles and we accept him for who he is.
Who'll read the notes from the girls and boys, turning the order for their toys, fills every heart with wondrous joys. This is Santa Claus. This is Santa Claus.
Yeah! It always reminds me of a really good feel-good holiday movie. So there's laughter, there's a little heartfelt moments, but overall it's just great fun.
Come on down to the Mary Irwin Theatre at the RCA, the Rotary Center for the Arts, and join us for a fine performance.